Hello world, this is Stefan of Lenjigan Games. If you try this game out and you have fun, feel free to join the Lenjigan Games Discord. Also, any help to the game through Patreon would be greatly appreciated. On that note, thank you Fish with Headphones for the Patreon support. To start this off, we have to agree that the phrase, "the future of gaming," is nothing more than the kind of phrase that the Music Man would use in order to sell trombones. It isn't a prediction that the gaming customers created, so their worries are indeed from something inorganic. At one point, Don Bluth was publicly lauded to be at the forefront of the so-called future of gaming. Thanks to hindsight, though, we can all clearly see that the claim was just for marketing, and the actual future of gaming did not involve the game Dragon's Lair nor the Laserdisc. In fact, bonus points if you even know what a Laserdisc is. Now, the overarching obstacle that will prevent NFTs from becoming the future of gaming is the same one that will prevent augmented reality from creating the supposed Ready Player One dystopia. And that obstacle is logistics. In order for them to be ubiquitous, they first need to be purchased en masse. Augmented reality can't achieve that because the headsets have to be both cheaper and lighter than the iPhones that already do what it's trying to do, but NFTs have a different reason for not breaking into gaming. Before I give that reason, though, let's lay down some context, such as what NFTs even are, and why they've gotten as popular as they have. In simple terms, NFTs are digital mantelpieces, existing only to be shown off. I know that it sounds like a trophy, but the Heisman Trophy is explicitly earned and NFTs are explicitly purchased. When comic artists kicked off the trend by attaching digital ownership to their digital art, those pieces had artistic value and thus had reasons to be owned. Once NFTs became deemed to be worth money, though, ambitious newcomers attempted to make Jackson Pollocks. The analogy here is that Jackson Pollock paintings are not art so much as they are the only multi-million denomination of the dollar bill. Hence, the recent waves of NFTs are not about consumers who want to own art, but economists who want to plant an investment. Now that we can infer why NFTs have been shoved into the gaming environment, I can explain with a question why the gaming audience won't buy enough of them to satisfy the investment. How do mantelpieces, by explicit virtue of being mantelpieces, add to the playing experience? Of all of the people who compare NFTs to microtransactions, none of them have acknowledged how microtransactions caught on, which they did by adding value to the playing experience. As much flack as Bethesda got for horse armor, the Mehrunes Dagon quest was a massively popular microtransaction for Morrowind. Of course, popular memory records only the horse armor fiasco because, as clinically proven, painful memories are 3 times more powerful than our pleasant ones. Nevertheless, with all the seats at the table the microtransaction salesmen have stolen, at least one of them is legitimate. Microtransactions are a means for developers to add content to a game post-release without forcing the customers to buy content that they don't want. The mantelpieces that are NFTs have nothing inherent to add to the gaming party. Ubisoft attempted to staple on a use by promising the ability to equip NFT-associated gear in multiple games, but already in that chair sits account binding. The digital ownership of NFTs is tracked through attaching it to Bitcoin, but Uplay itself already allows Ubisoft to track which account owns which cross-game item. So, in conclusion, until publishing executives figure out an inherent practical use for NFTs, those mantelpieces cannot become the future of an interactive medium.